Hello, everybody, and welcome back to KHTS, your hometown station, AM 1220, FM 98.1, also on Facebook Live and on the web on hometownstation.com. We have a guest. Our first guest today is owner of Moonshine Marketing Group, Brianna Mack. She is an unbelievable graphic artist and a maven of the marketing areas. I've actually known Brianna for a couple years now, and I will tell you that she has that unbelievable eye that can just see things differently and make them unbelievably attractive. I've seen her turn logos into just works of art that are fantastic, and again, she just has that great mind and that great eye. So, Brianna, how are you?
I'm so good. I will pay you for that. That was so good. Yes. I appreciate that intro.
And please don't tell anybody in our group that I said that, please. We're definitely in kind of a weird time, with businesses shutting, having to close their doors, and now we're kind of starting to come out of it and reopening a little bit. And, there's marketing companies all over the place, but you know what? Tell me, what's the one thing that kind of makes you a little bit different than other marketing agencies?
So one of the things that I am very proud of with my business is that with other marketing agencies, you have the graphic designer, you have the print part of it, you have the social media side, you have the web, you have the promo department. Even if a marketing agency does have all that, you're dealing with probably about, maybe 5 or 6 different people. When you work with Moonshine Marketing Group, you work with me, and then I deal with the team. So for the most part, I do a lot of it. So you're working with just me. You're not having to go from one person to the next, and not know who you're working with. So that's one thing that I pride myself on, is that you're working with just one person, and I know your job from the beginning to the end. I see it through. So that's what really sets us apart from other marketing agencies. And we offer a lot more under one roof. Then you don't have to go to separate companies either to find all these different things for your business.
Yeah, and that's great. It's always great to have that one point of contact, right? I mean, anytime you call somewhere, you don't want to have to call 6 or 7 different people, because then also the message kind of gets lost. And I would think in your business, that message is so important. So you definitely just want to have that one point of contact and that one person kind of running the whole marketing area. So that's great. Yeah, and again, I think that's fantastic, and I know that you're extremely capable, able to do all of those things, because I've actually seen you do it. So that's great. But let's talk. Okay, so you hear marketing. Oh, you got to be marketing. Is it social marketing? Is it this marketing? But what is it? I mean, so what is it that you like? What services is it that you offer? So what is it that you do?
So what we do is pretty much anything for your business. I hate saying anything, but it is a lot. So anything from graphic design, which includes, your branding, your logos, your branding, business cards, postcards, brochures, anything print related. So we also do the graphic design to the prints. Usually also people want to have promotional materials for their businesses. So that's going to be pretty much anything under the sun. If I could print on it, I could put your logo on it. So there's the promotional materials. We also do social media and web design. So I hate the term one-stop shop, but it literally is a one-stop shop, because we could handle every aspect of your business and with one company.
Yeah, if you don't like that term one-stop shop, I have a marketing person you can talk to that might be able to come up with
and that's me.
So now, I mean, do you work with just businesses, or do you work with just like the one guy that's got, I don't know, selling masks online all of a sudden because I thought that's a good idea right now and thought that would be helpful, or do you only deal with like bigger businesses?
So it's funny. For the most part, I would say most of my business, I would say probably 75, maybe even 80% is going to be just businesses, starting them from the ground up, with a concept, with the logo, and then going from there and taking their branding across everything. But lately, with the whole COVID-19 thing happening, I've been working with a lot of just, families, a lot of moms. I've been doing these yard signs for graduations and Father's Day and birthdays, and so it's yard signs and banners. So I've been doing a lot of that. What also people don't really realize is that with the promotional materials, it's not just for promoting your business, but if you're having something like a bar bat mitzvah or a sweet 16 or a wedding, a lot of people want to have a branded item to give away. So I also do stuff for just regular events and families, everyday parties, stuff like that. So with COVID-19, I find myself having a lot more business with just regular everyday people, which is great because it's kept me afloat. When businesses are putting everything on hold right now, I've got this other side that I've been helping people out with.
Right, and back to the promotional materials, I just want to hit on that for another second because I don't think people realize how valuable that can be, right? When you have a letter opener with somebody's logo on there and you're using that thing every day, it just gets into your head, right?
Yeah, that's going to be the first person you think of when you think of home loans or escrow or anything like that. That's going to be the first thing. Like, oh, yeah, because I've seen this every single day opening my mail.
Right.
So, yeah, usually with promotional items, I tell people, make sure it's something that people are going to use every single day, not just a one-time thing where they throw it away.
Right. Yeah, like I know you're a big fan of those drawstring bags, right? Those
I am,
bags.
yes.
Yeah, those because
free advertising.
Yeah, really, it's really crazy, and they're not that. I mean, because I know I've talked to you about them before, they're really not that expensive for businesses, right?
Yeah, right now I have it where you get 100 bags for $175, and that's everything included. So $1.75 a bag.
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's awesome.
Super affordable.
I want to say how long have you been doing this? But along the way, I mean, have you won anything, or are there any awards that you've gotten?
Yes. So I've been doing this for 15 years. I started when I was about 3. So, you can do the math there. But so I moved out to Santa Clarita in 2011, and I really started building my business in 2013 out here. And then I won the Best Graphic Designer and Printing Company for 4 years in a row. I believe it was 2013 to 2017 I won it. And then I also won the 40 under 40 with, other businesses, business owners that are under 40 as well. So, yeah, it was quite an accomplishment. I remember when I wasn't just nominated for the first time, it was such a huge honor just to be nominated, and to actually win was incredible. So, yeah, I think Santa Clarita, you guys it's such an awesome town, and everybody's so supportive, and I know I probably couldn't have done this anywhere else. So I really am really happy to be out here and have the support of the community.
Yeah, that's one of the things about this community that I've lived here for 20 years now, and I will tell you that the one thing that that I see more than anything is this community will come together to help each other out. And speaking of that, so I don't know how many people knew this, but I owned a yogurt shop, and we didn't make any money. So does that put me in the nonprofit area, or that's something different, right?
Yeah, absolutely, it is.
Okay. Because do you work with nonprofits as well?
Yeah, I do. And one of my favorite nonprofits out here that I donate my time to is the Michael Hoffman Foundation. They actually reached out to me asking for my design services and how much I charge. And I said, I will not ask for a dime of your money because it is such a wonderful cause. They have their events throughout the year that I help with the design with. And it's just such an amazing organization to be a part of and to support. So, yeah. And then I do, if there are any nonprofits out here that need help, I am happy to help as well. I'm limited to how much I'm able to do, but I'm always loving to help. Like I've done stuff for Optimist in the past as well. So any nonprofit is near and dear to my heart. So I always love helping.
Well, that's great. And then I want to also tell people that one of the things that I've seen you doing, again, because I've known Brianne for a couple of years now, and when somebody has a business already and they have a logo or they have their business or they have their marketing plan, one of the things that I've seen that you're so great at is taking that, tweaking it a little bit, and updating it, and really making it special. I mean, is that something that you enjoy doing?
I do. And I remember when I first started out here, I was really promoting, giving your logo a facelift. And that's really what it is because, logos, a lot of designers, they design logos for the latest trends. And I try not, unless my client absolutely wants to. I try to steer clear of the latest trends because in a couple of years they're going to be like, oh, that's dated, and they're going to have to update it again. I mean, you look at Coca-Cola, McDonald's. There's a ton of logos that just are timeless, and that's because they're timeless logos. They were designed that way to be timeless, not what's the latest trend. So I absolutely do love updating logos. I like doing it because I get to keep the look the same, but I get to give my own spin to it as well. So I recreate somebody else's older work into my own work, and I love the reaction that my clients get when they just still have the same kind of logo but just an updated, refreshed look, and it makes them so happy. And that's really why I love doing graphic design. That's my why. I always feel that businesses need to have their branding reflect the actual business that they serve to their clients. So if they have a crappy logo, that doesn't reflect very well if they have a great business. So that's really why I got into it, just helping businesses just have a great look that reflects their service.
Like I said, every time you show me your work, I'm always extremely impressed, and you keep impressing us along the way because it has gotten better and better and better. So, hey, Brianne, so for those that want to reach out to you and use some of your wonderful marketing abilities, how can they get in touch with you?
So my website is moonshine, and then M as in Mary, G.com. So moonshinemg.com. My phone number is 661-251-8080. And that's probably the best way to reach me either way.
All right, great. Well, thank you so much for being on, Brianne. I certainly do appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you through Zoom next week. And again, I look forward to it. And thanks again.
Hey, thank you so much, Dave. I appreciate your time.
You bet. And thanks, everybody. Again, you're listening to KHTS AM 1220 and FM 98.1, your hometown station. When we come back, we're going to actually have Jeremy Steppen on, who's the owner of Resurgence IT. And as everybody's staying home and doing a lot on their computers, he's going to give us a little bit of help on exactly how we can be protected and we can be safe while we're at home, and actually some other information as well. So again, KHTS AM 1220, FM 98.1, and we'll be right back.